First up is the FBI crisis that we have uncovered and the Justice Department crisis that is tied to it concerning the targeting of President Trump and the protection of Hillary Clinton. Now, we talked about last week about this FBI Special Agent Peter Strzok, whose text messages to his paramour, I think Miss Page, Lisa Page, a top lawyer in the FBI, became the subject of a lot of discussion because the messages, as reported initially, were anti-Trump and pro-Hillary Clinton. Well, the texts, or at least part of the text messages, have become public in response to pressure from Congress and, frankly, Judicial Watch. The Justice Department released them to reporters and turned them over to Congress. And the text messages show, and the most important text message, as best I can tell, show that the FBI at the top levels had it in for President Trump just before he was elected to office. In August, there's a text message between this FBI special agent and his paramour, where he talks about having an insurance policy in case President Trump is elected. And the context is, evidently, there was a meeting talking about the election with Andrew McCabe, the #2 official at the FBI, and then following up on that, they talk about this insurance policy. Well, it tends to coincide, that timing of the message, with the anti-Trump investigation targeting his alleged ties to Russia, which is a load of bunk, as we now know. And you have to wonder whether the FBI concocted reasons to spy on President Trump as insurance in case he was elected. What an outrageous abuse of power, if true. Now, there could be an innocent explanation to those text messages. You can go online and look them up and read them yourself. But I can't really think of any persuasive, innocent reason. Certainly, Robert Mueller secretly fired him 4 or 5 months ago after these text messages allegedly were discovered by the Inspector General for the Justice Department. So I want to know why it is this man is still anywhere near the FBI given these text messages. Is anyone in the FBI awake? Andrew McCabe, the #2, that we've already exposed as having conflicts of interest because of his wife's campaign taking money from Clinton crony Terry McAuliffe, the outgoing governor of Virginia. You're the #2 agent of the FBI beholden to one of Clinton's friends in this egregious way. And on top of it, we've got this FBI special agent who wasn't just any special agent. He was one of the counterintelligence department's top officials there within the FBI. So think of that. He's a spy. Based on his word, courts would authorize warrants to spy on American citizens. He was also involved in the Clinton email investigation. His name is all over the documents. Judicial Watch has the records that show, because we sued the FBI for records about the Clinton email investigation. And the FBI turned over dozens of pages of records with Peter Strzok's name on it. So we've got this key decision maker, both in the Clinton email investigation and the Russia collusion investigation, has been exposed as someone who hates President Trump and had, quote, insurance in case he ran. He won office. That's a crisis for the FBI. And to that end, we just sued for records about the demotion of this FBI special agent. Remember, I told you, Mueller demoted him, removed him from the investigation, and he supposedly is working in the HR department. And we were all told it was for personnel issues. And it was reported on when this guy was moved out, because he is a senior counter-intel guy in the FBI. And the response from the Justice Department was, well, it was a HR matter or something personnel related. They didn't tell us he was moved out because there was apparent conflicts of interest and they needed to get him out of the investigation. So we filed a Freedom of Information Act request, and we've been stonewalled for 4 months. Well, now we know why we've been stonewalled, because it looks like the FBI, the Justice Department, and Robert Mueller didn't want anyone to know they had some anti-Trumper on their staff who probably had his fingers in every major decision the special counsel had made up until the point in time he was removed. So there's a cover-up going on.